So that's a green footbridge, and we're off to Leasowe Lighthouse following the Wirral circular trail. I think this is the River Birket. There is a sign, and if it's different I can show it and see what, but I think that's what it's called. It's on the Wirral circular trail and we're heading towards the coast. So I'll be pausing it regularly to shorten it. You won't notice, it's just cutting a bit of time off it because it's just following the river if there's any features on that, so just trimming it down. This is another bridge here. It looks like it's going to, it looks like a university or something like that. So I've actually come from the lighthouse and I thought that, was it green or blue? It's a green bridge, and I can continue along the Wirral circular trail on another day from there, because there's a little access path where I can park the car. There we are. It could be a small business or something, now that I'm thinking about it. Big car park there and a path, but we're going this way. Leasowe Lighthouse. In fact, we're near the town of the little village of Leasowe here. There's a little Tesco shop and that. We cross the road. I've been in there, had some tiffin or provisions. Makes it sound like I'm an explorer. Yeah, I got some provisions to stock up for what's ahead. And yeah, you can visit it. That's what I was getting around to. It's got the times, and when we get there, an end, I'll put it's got the opening times. And if you're really adventurous, they do every year, they do an abseil from the top of the lighthouse. There you are. So get Granny, tell her that you've got a surprise for her, and everyone will be happy, won't they? The insurance company. I'm only joking. I'm taking advantage of this weather because I believe it's about to change, and normally in England anyway, or Great Britain, you only have a few days and then it's back to normal sort of rainy, cloudy or showery weather. Thunderstorms sometimes in the summer. There's a bird there, but it's just too far off. Yeah, hiding behind the reeds. So like I say, I just pause it and it looks like I've gone forward. We're approaching the road. Well, I might as well film me crossing the road because you'll have some idea, you know, about where to get on this circular walk, this part of it, either up towards the lighthouse or back into further into the Wirral. There's some shops, little crossroads. There we go. River Birket, there we are. I don't remember if I said that's what it was. Here's the information. So if you want to read that, you can pause it. And I'm going to go up to the road here. There we are. Totally new path this for me. And there's another half of it, as I say, from that green footbridge. It'll continue into the centre, the heart of the Wirral. River Birket, it's just a reed bed at the moment, isn't it? There's some shops, and there's a Tesco just out of view. It's coming up. There you go. Tesco Express. And the bus, where's that going? Just see what that's going. I'm curious. Boy Lake. Right then, a little signpost here. What does that say? Hard to read that. Oh, Bidston, 1 3/4 miles. So that's nice. Well, I've done a quarter, so it's about a mile to Bidston when I continue from there. Okay. Oh, he's shouting at me, it's his kids. Right, off we go. Let's get away from the road noise. So that little crossroad and that was part of Leasowe itself, and then we're going towards the lighthouse. So you can imagine it's not that far. There was a mum, I've just passed her, on the other way. She was looking around. I said it goes to Leasowe. That's where it went, but she said she'd found was it Morton Road or something like that. We meet again. Oh, there's a bakery there. Oh, look at that. Because I was going the other way, I didn't see that. That's Morton Bakery. Oh, Morton. There is so the road, yeah, that makes sense. Let's go and have a look at that. The home of the mini chocolate roll. Well, there you go. See, there are features even on a walk like this. And that was behind me, so I missed it. So I didn't even take a photograph. It's not that important. Just having a chat with a young lad, and he used to work at the bakery. There's been a fire there recently. Bread would be overdone, wouldn't it? So I do chat with a lot of people, but I obviously stop when some people are, and if they want to talk, I still don't really film them. Just meet a lot of ugly people, you see. I can't do it. Never meet anyone glamorous. I'm only joking. Yeah, as if anyone would believe me. The tales I could tell you, but I can't, you know. Along with my exploits in the Falkland Islands, you know. Somebody's gone off through there on that little trail. So now I can see the DHL, they transport those mini rolls and what other things are there. So you can see how I missed that going up. So there's a slideshow, but it won't have the factory. Well, it'll have the side of it, but it won't show you what it is, which is Morton Bakery. Oh, there you go. Morton Bakery, and you can see inside there, I think, maybe. Well, they're making cakes and things like that. Fairy cakes. Shut that door. Shut that door, we're making fairy cakes. That's just a joke. Don't start. So there's somebody coming along a trail. It's no problem to just advance a bit, have a chat maybe. No, he wasn't local, but we exchanged hellos. So I've worked in a place related to Holland's Toffees and that. It became Leaf UK, and at one time I used to make chewits. This was many years ago when I lived in Southport, and I used to have, they will have there, there's what's it called, glucose. It comes in tankers, you know, like oil. There's like a liquid glucose, and it connects up on the pipes. Yeah. If only I was on Parky, they'd love that, wouldn't it? It'd be great television about the pipes and the glucose delivery. I mean, if I worked in there, they'd put me on the waffles. Still not perfectly peaceful. You can hear the, but it's obviously for locals, that's a great place for work. He didn't work in it, that lad, but he used to. And he's a musician, a guitarist. Yeah, I said I like the blues guitar and all the others. And then he recommends I watch that War of the Worlds. I forgot that album ages ago. Jeff Wayne. They're doing a live show of that, and they have been for a while. Yeah, it's getting quieter now. Now there's some music there, there's some noise to my right now, but it's some extractor fan or something. We're not in the middle of the country, so it's not a problem, is it? I was considering, I don't think I can shut up now. I used to film them and I really liked them, particularly Japanese ones, because there was no point anyway. And I don't like reading subtext. And they just did it silence and just sort of bamboo forest or something. You just enjoy, and you're more into it, I think, That's if the actual thing that you're filming is worth it. So I was thinking maybe I'll cut it back. I can still just the odd something that's needed, something necessary. Yeah, there's another road we cross here by a bridge, a road bridge. So you can see why I decided to begin at that, what's it called, footbridge, green footbridge. And you can double the distance, you know, because I've gone to the footbridge from the lighthouse. I've had those rolls, they're very nice. I don't buy them all the time. You end up eating the whole pack. There's about 6 or 8 of them, like a chocolate sponge roll covered in chocolate. I thought Cadbury made them, but anyway, they make them in that bakery. Yeah. So many different things it is. Now it's North Wirral Coastal Park, Kerrs Field, hay meadow and grassland next to the River Birket, leading to Leasowe Lighthouse, that's correct. And now it's also Wirral Circular Trail, which I've mentioned. So, a final run to the lighthouse. Somebody behind me, I'll let them go by. Welcome bit of shade here. Now I can zoom in now. That's Leasowe Lighthouse. It looks like a chimney, but what it is a lighthouse without a conventional top. If you can imagine the other side, there's a row of windows and the actual beacon, the light, is on that side. So there's no need to build it. It's a sort of different way of, like I say, the revisiting times, I won't forget to film that on the notice. Okay, there's a lady coming in, I'll fast forward. Bit of a breeze now. Not surprising, as the coastline will be in view in a minute. It's just a few minutes to the lighthouse. Some picnic benches there and nice little spot. It's got its own car park, but I'm parked elsewhere. I thought I'd end it here, not where my car is, which is another quarter of a mile away. Yeah, there's some walks I've done and I've had to cut them to 2 walks because they're just too long to be practical. It takes a long time to process on I do it obviously on my Wi-Fi at home, and it takes too long. It's 4K 60 frames per second, and yeah, I watch just a lot of stuff. It's very rare I watch stuff over an hour. I try and find and see something that's about half an hour, whatever. But generally, the majority of stuff, and there's stuff that I've done had more viewers just a few minutes. Could be a ship being unloaded or a dead basking shark on the beach, or an aircraft carrier. Who knows? A market in Spain. You know, I'm not going to film that for an hour. If you go through all the shoe sizes, you know, just saying, you know, somebody say, oh, did they have a number 5 shoe, ladies? Don't worry, I'm filming a 2-hour saga. There's another feature besides the lighthouse, which I got information. I met them, funny enough, on this very path where I just literally left the lighthouse. There's a couple and they give me local information. Told me about this item, so I can give you what I've been told when we get there. But my best feature to me is just a surprise. This is the chocolate roll, mini rolls, bakery. Yeah. I hope you're not one of these people that like them and they'll just pause it and put the kettle on and send a young lad, you know, like the royal family, the young lad to the shop to get some chocolate mini rolls. So all along there, you can see that ridge is a coastal path, obviously. It's very nice. So that's why I just haven't got this, because I considered them more interesting, but it's not the case really, is it? It's just a matter of, anyway, I like it's you know, it's worth it just to see another part of the Wirral, not just the coastline. See, I don't know, there's many things I've done and I'm just baffled why they like it. There you go. There you go, that's it. Somebody got a fire going there. Are they roasting chestnuts or something? Or having a barbie? We shall see. There's the lighthouse. I won't need to zoom up because I'm going to go walk right up to it. And my car, which I'm not going to film, there's no point, it's further up there, up that road. A little car park. We're coming to this feature now. Oh yeah, back to the lighthouse. If you look at this, can you see there? There's like on the side, there's like a, you'll see there's a balcony, and that's where the lighthouse is, with the light that's in it, which is only needs to this particular one. I mean, there's a story behind it. If you look it up on Bidston Lighthouse, not Bidston, it's probably got the wrong one. Anyway, look it up, Leasowe Lighthouse. It'll give you the information on that. It's quite a lot of information. So I won't swing it round. I'll just go up to the gateway here, and you'll see this feature that I got the information from the locals. As you can see, it's quite grand. They built this brick at no small cost. I've got this lighthouse view, yes. Looks very promising. And look, it's not even unwrapped. There's this, you know, the gate where you can put the actual keypad to open the gate. See that? Then you've got the ironwork. It's not that house, that's next door. Lighthouse view. And that ruin, the autofocus is knackered because of the gate post fence. There, it's come into view there. That wasn't like that. It was a fire at first. Some arsonists set fire to it, they told me. And then later on, it was still recoverable. They ransacked it. You can see there, it's like the beams are a bit burnt, but the rest of it, it's just been vandalised. But they said the water's been connected. See the blue pipes there? Let's just go back to normal viewing. See the blue pipes? So they told me they've connected the water up. Why would they do that? Exactly. So maybe they haven't given up. I would have done, to be honest. Look at all the work that's gone into that. That's been laser cut. Lighthouse view. There we are. Let's go now to the main attraction for most, which is the lighthouse, with its picnic benches and rocks and so I might swing round to the front so you can see the windowed view with a balcony on the other side there. And that would be it. And there's a notice board with the times coming up. So there we go. There's a little plaque there. What is it? Not very clear, is it? Oh, that's the box below it. There it is. It's just there. Merseyside Water Company or something. 1763 anyway. And let's have a look at this sign. Let's just have a pan up to the top. As I say, it's not quite conventional. Like I say, it's got a balcony with half glass. Leasowe Lighthouse. There you go, if you want to pause and see that. Open day passes. The ground floor and cafe is free, you know, for anyone there, so, and then you can go up the steps. I've done that. Well worth a visit. A little scan thing there. Right, I'll just do a final leave now post. Letterbox. Let's go and have a look at the frontage. And now it's very popular, this lighthouse. There are many. There's a lighthouse at Purge Rock at New Brighton and others. There's one at oh, I do know it in Wales. It's a famous one. Well, you can't see it. I'm not going to walk a mile away to see it. At the top there, there's a balcony and the actual windows. It swings round. It's nearly half the lighthouse, so that's. And if you want to visit, you've got the times and stuff. Well, thanks for joining me on this walk today. And I'll be filming again, but where or when I don't know. Hope you join me next time. Bye bye.